Good morning. How we doing? Oh, Sadie's in here to say hi too. Hello. How we all doing? We've got Teraya. Hello. Painted So. Scorch Panda. Fierce Lion. Wasted Mind. Hello. How we doing? Alex the DM. Hello. No, Raven Lord. Riot. Hello. How we all doing? Time to get the Foundry. Wasted Mind. Wait. I have yellow. You said you needed yellow. You have yellow. I have it. Put the shooter down. Thank you so much. Mediax, hello. Thank you so much for that sub for 55 months. How are you? Welcome in. Wasted Mind, thank you for the bits. Bandit Nikki, that's right. Thank you, Panda. I love this shirt. It's seen, it probably needs to be, replaced. It's seen many, many winters, but I love this shirt. I love this shirt. How we doing today? Treasonous yellow, that's right. That's right. Honorary Canadian, please take me. Please. Adrian's Brush, welcome in. How are ya? All right. As Wasted Mind has let us know, we do have some chaos today. I've got 2 Chaos Knights that we need to work on. And I think I'm going to focus on this one at first. And then if we've still got time, we'll wander over to the other one. Or if there's a time with like a certain paint, like if we do the chains, we'll do the chains for both. But yeah, we're just going to dive on in. That's what I got today. Lurking and twerking over there. Mostly twerking. Twerk your little heart out. I know you will. What is everyone up to today? Well, while Sam's twerking, what else have we got, chat? Sam always be twerking. Just realized I didn't actually make my wet palette a wet palette. That's okay. I don't think we'll need it. I'm not doing any blending or anything today, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to actually start right off with those chains. So these knights are going to match some of the ones we've done before, where they match characters from the anime Overlord. So this is a WIP project. We're translating some characters over to knights. That's what we got today. Mikazuki, welcome in. How are you? Caked up for chaos. That's right. Noob, hello. How we doing today? Coffee done, need pills? Let's go, Panda. Both very important. Go get those. But yeah, what's everyone up to this morning? I've got basically Chaos Knights all day today. I gotta work out later. I gotta do my Japanese homework. That's kind of it. I'm gonna try and, if I'm honest, avoid the news cycles again today. Try and maybe escape in video game. Sumain, thank you for the Tatsugeki. Dolphin counters chaos treason. Time to get bonk. Time to get bonk. I need to see how much the little plushie was. Panda gave some, Panda chipped in toward Tatsugeki, and I don't remember how much it is. See if we can get a little dolphin. How many VTubers are you subscribed to? Not enough. Not enough. All the VTubers. Thank you, welcome in. How are you? I'm doing well. We're just getting started on some Chaos Knights. What are you up to today? Yeah, how we all doing, chat? Anyone else working on some hobby today? I think that I paid for at least. It's flannel time, C. Decker. It's always flannel time. Welcome in. I need to get some new flannels. I threw out a bunch of mine because they're a little big after I lost some weight. So I'm trying to decide if I want some more. I think they're cozy. And I kind of like that I can put like a smaller top underneath and like layer them. I don't know. Kind of feeling it. Kind of feeling it. Well, chat, do you like the flannels? Like for yourself? Or for me? I don't know. Are we flannel fans? Reaper, hello, how are you? I think they're cozy. I also like that, like, it's a long sleeve, but I don't get too hot. I think it's a lot of her for me. I tend to overheat in long sleeves. With the flannel, I get a little bit more, you know, a little more airflow. I can take it off if I need to. I like the flannels. You have Pink Pony Club stuck in your head? Oh, no. Just on repeat. That's the danger of TikTok for me. Is those little sound clips just get stuck over and over and over and over. The one who doesn't have it, I get you. Flannel is the superior overshirt. They're so comfy. I'm in the same boat. My closet's full. Oh, move my mouse. 2XL and 2XL talls, which are too big now. Typically fit in an XL tall now, depending on the cut. Let's go. Let's go. I think that is the tough part, right? You make all these gains and you gotta refill the closet. Basically my mom was like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, just clothes. Just give me all the clothes. I need so many clothes. I like the fourth zip. Oh, the ones that just go down like a little bit. With the flannel, you can layer up the sleeves, show off the forearms. That's right. Totally a vibe. Lucian, hello. Turn 2? I've been here. How are you? What you up to today? We're working on some Chaos Knights. These are a commission, if that helps at all. But these are going to match some characters from the anime Overlord. So if you guys know the anime, this is going to be, I think it's Lupusregina. She's a werewolf. And then we have Solution Epsilon is the yellow. So if you guys know the anime, those are the characters. I've only seen a few episodes of the anime, so I'm not super familiar with. But if you know those characters, those are the color schemes I'm shooting for today. And wear flannels all year round. I wish I could. I would melt, but I do love the flannels. As if you weren't painting Emperor's Children yesterday. Yes. We got a lot of chaos this week. Waste of Mind's thrilled. Uh-oh, tornado sirens. Hope everything's okay. We didn't have tornadoes, but we had some storms roll through yesterday. We got a lot of rain yesterday, which was really nice. We really needed it. Here in Texas, we needed that rain. But it rained pretty solidly for a few hours. But yeah, be safe. Let's see, what else did I do yesterday? Let's see. I'm having to, remind myself. Had stream, ate soup. I worked out, which was nice. Watched Yu-Gi-Oh!, which was fun. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is always a good time. After that, I kind of worked on more. I have a little shop on TCG Player for Magic cards. And I was trying to get some more stuff organized for that, so I did that for a little bit. And my Japanese homework, as always. I'm a good student. Hey, Hershey, welcome in. Oh, what we got the other day. It is kind of... It's funny when, a line moves and, different parts of chat get it different days. How are you today? Welcome in. We're working on some Chaos Knights today. We've got 2 little Wardogs. It's currently the Halloween event in WoW till the end of the weekend. Still trying to get the damn horse mount from the Headless Horseman. I had that when I did play. I actually thought it was easier to get. I think Scott finally got it this year too. I remember it being, maybe I just got extremely lucky, but I hope you get it. Wait, you got snow, Ray? God, here I am happy for rain. You're getting snow. Gosh darn it. Gotta one-up me like that. Looking up bracing for election chaos. The usual, that's right, you're going today, aren't you? I hope everything goes well. Look at you, Miss Fancy Pants. I know. I'm just that cool. It's okay, Panda. I will forever be salty because I never got the ZG tiger. The Zul'Gurub tiger. And I went every single lockout that I could. And I never got it. I will forever be salty. Forever be salty. A couple hours from now. Lucky it's not very far away. It's going to be a long line. Yep. Democracy Manifest. Yep. Lots and lots of long lines today. I'm glad we went and did ours early. Hope everything goes well. Chat, if you've not voted, make sure you vote today. Go do the thing. Alright. There's... Oh. The piping on the top can be a little annoying because you want to make sure you get, all the different sides of it. All the different angles. So let me do a little bit of touch-ups and then we'll do the one on the yellow. And then we'll probably stick with this knight for the rest of today. Or at least until we have a good moving off spot. Oh, the Monty Warbear is my trophy mount. My favorite was I got the Ravenlord mount before they dropped the where you didn't need a druid. And because I was a shadow priest, I'd always be in shadow form on it. So it was really cool looking in shadow. On the mount I wasn't supposed to have. But my druid friend took me, and it only took 4 times for it to drop. And I was able to grab it, so. I may just be very lucky. Erebray, hello, how are you today? We got Ashes of Alar. Mimran said a few weeks ago. See, I don't have those, so. Together, we will fill out the mount list. I didn't run Ashes as much, though. Mimran said our guild was not good enough to keep doing that. I think we got a couple of them, and then there's like, But that was like when it was still current, rather than like going back for it. I'm an item away from the Scarecrow outfit from the Headless. Should get 1 piece per kill, which you don't already have, except the back piece. We're talking WoW, but chat, what video games are we playing? What other games have we got? I was gonna play more Slay the Princess, but I was, between getting the shop stuff together, I was distracted. I need to get back to Armored Core as well. I was enjoying it, I just got a little motion sick, and I need to jump back in. Spell Paintbot, hello! I see we're still playing Imperial Fist. Slightly more stompy, and slightly more chaotic. But we're rocking the yellow. Yup, how are you? What you up to today? Be lurking, have a great stream. Thank you so much for the lurk. Hope you're having a good day. I appreciate it. We're just gonna be painting lots of chains and lots of spikies today. Such is the way of chaos painting. I'm Canadian. Many Americans don't believe I don't exist. Canadians aren't real. Just like birds. Canadians aren't real. I started Veilguard admittedly. Writing is awful, but it does look good at times, even if the aesthetic is mid. Scott was playing more last night. I don't know if his, I guess, opinion has changed, if he's still enjoying it. It didn't look like it's for me, but that's okay. I got plenty of other things I want to try. I got so many games to play. I'm okay not feeling one of them. Doing well, getting ready for a lunchtime paint sesh, get more work on the help route. You made some crazy progress on that. I did see your whip. Cruising through that little dude. Are you enjoying the kit? I think I enjoyed the help route that I painted. Kind of until I had to pick out stuff from all the skin. So like all the cables and stuff going through the skin. Other than that, I enjoyed it. So it's a fun little kit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know. Riot said it and I had to go with it. Such a tiny kit, not much bigger than the Obliter. Yeah, he's kind of like the old Dreadnoughts, where they're just small little guys. They're just little guys. They're just little squatty, and compared to like the new Dreadnoughts now, they're so much bigger. They're just little guys. Can we not exist together? That's what the government wants you to believe. Oh my goodness. You heard it here first. When I knew today would be a weird day, I didn't expect to learn that Canada's fake. That wasn't in the cards when I woke up this morning, but here we are. So I love streaming. I thought Canada was too polite to argue about its existence. Well, sorry we exist. I just really need a Helbert and Redemptor size. Preferably one of the customized with different marks. That'd be cool. Trying to think, like, what room. I feel like it'd have to be like an overall Chaos update, right? For something like that. Like, when do you think we would get a Hellbrute update? Trying to think like what army that would be updated with. I think it'd just be general Chaos Space Marines, right? Canada's 3 modes. We're not real. We don't exist. War crimes. Go big or go home, says Canada. I respect it. I respect it. I'm gonna go live on the Canada-Alaska border. Arguably the least existent place in the world. Alright, I'll have to do a little bit of this side by hand. For some reason I get the yellow all the way to that shoulder. I think in my mind I thought the shoulder overlapped more. But I don't think that's correct, so we'll take a look. New Hellbrute, new Bikers, multi-part Oblets. Hansu are on my wish list for new Chaos Space Marines. Let's go. Let's go. Like, the other part of that question was, like, do they get scaled up to not Primarisified, but kind of Primarisified? Is that what we would need to wait for all of that? If they get a scale update. A Neil Helper would have double melee options for World Eater, some kind of sonic plague gun for Emperor's Children. They had the... Were they Forge World? Where they had the unique dreadnoughts? I painted a bunch of them for a commission. It would be a lot of, like, upgrade sprue type things, so I don't know how much they would do. It would be cool, though. I absolutely would love that, but it would be a lot of skews. Today, Nikki paints 2 nights and 3 hours, leaving my unpainted spoons. If I can help with anything, wasted mind, you know I will help. But again, this is my job. This is my job. I do this a lot. Baby's filed multiple years to develop Chaos Primers, and he hasn't done it yet. I know. He needs to step it up. We need new stuff. We need new stuff. Alright, I'm going to get some Celestra Gray. The trim we are actually doing in white to match the character. So, let me get some of that on my palette. We're going to start with Celestra, and then we'll do a little edge highlighting in pure white. Celestra just covers much nicer than regular old white paint. Fortunately, my Celestra is kind of starting to gunk up on me. T-Dubs, welcome in. How are you today? We're painting some Chaos Knights. What you got going on? Let's see, what else have we got going on? Tomorrow, we'll be returning to Ace Attorney. We're gonna finish episode 2. I don't care how long we have left. It's gonna get finished. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. I think up on YouTube today is last week, so if you want to catch up, it should be on YouTube now. I'll throw that in the chat in case you need it. The community showcase for October is also up, if you guys want to check that out. Otherwise, the rest of my week is going to be Chaos Knights and Fern and getting little Goten ready for repaint. That's the rest of my week. How could it be? Well, I should just kidnap some Primaris. Oh, there's a bug in here. And check them with all kinds of shit. So they got growing tentacles. Science. Science. Oh, wait till it's a little warmer and then I'm priming. Let's go. What happens when you complete the episode in about 20 minutes? We fish. We just web fish the entire rest of the time. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that short, so I'm not too worried about it. There's still a lot to wrap up. Freer and Fern, yep. So here's where she's at so far. Now Never mind that our head is separate. Fortunately, my super glue didn't want to hold. But here she is so far. And then I got the white at least started on her base yesterday. So I will keep working on that. But we're doing it to match the anime style. I still need to adjust my camera a little bit. Her hair is not as blue in person, but the doctor can patch that right up, right? Right? They're gonna have to. Yeah, my glue point just failed. I was holding on to her hair and I pushed down a little too hard, but we'll get her back together. But I've been working on her. She's been fun. Case 2 isn't very long. Finished in no time. Okay, cool. Because this is our third stream of it, so it's taken some time here. We can start the third if we're cruising. What a great anime that was. Yes, it's very good. I'm excited for the next season. Very excited. There is a bug in here with me, and I can hear it rattling around. If I get hit in the face with a bug, I'm sorry. I think they're called paper wasps. We've had them before. They're just mostly dumb. They just fly into shit, but they're kind of annoying. And now we're showing the other minis what happens when you don't cooperate. That's right, you're gonna stay on your base, aren't you? Aren't you? That's good. Good minis. Case 3 is widely considered the worst in the trilogy. At that point on, every case is excellent. Okay, well, that's good to know, I guess. I don't know. I'm still not digging the locks, especially after last stream. I'm not digging those, but that's all right. We push on. Time to get the bug. Stream is no longer painting; it's bug hunting. Bug hunting. Scripture. Oh, while back up for the day. Patch day. It's always the day I would skip school. I'd skip my university classes. Tuesdays. This is why I continue to have the recurring dreams that I didn't graduate. It's all WoW's fault. Case 4 is peak. Third game is a downright masterpiece. Gotta bite the sour apple. It was case 3 first. That's fair. I feel like for those long-running series, there's just always that point. When you've got so much good, there has to be there's always that point of not so great. And then they get it figured out. That's just how it works with those long-running series. Alright. The hard part with the trim while we're working today is there's always a point where I need to be able to hold on to it, so we'll have to come back for this when some of this dries. But that's okay, because we got plenty of trim to paint, so. I guess the only other thing is I did post my Ballistus Dread up on social, so I'll throw those in chat too. So he's up on Blue Sky and TikTok right now. I'm going to do Instagram after stream. I didn't have quite time to type out my captions and stuff, but if you guys want to check that out or help me out, he is there. And I'll get him up on Instagram after stream. When do you think we'll get a finished 40k band? We have a guitarist, a singer, we just need a bassist and drums. I would love for that to be part of the... Make that more of the Emperor's Children release. Get the band back together. I guess what other armies do you think could do bass and drums? I feel like Orcs the obvious one. Well, you already have them in there. I don't know. What other army should join the band? I feel like Nurgle has a lot of them. Plague Marine could do drums. Yeah, I feel like the Sigmar side of Nurgle has a lot of instruments. You've got the Bile Piper and stuff. I feel like Nurgle would hop in with something. Something real gross but fun. Orcs would bring the stage, like straight out of Fury Road with a big squig, whatever, pulling it. Get the kill rig, yeah. Put a stage on that. Hey Quetzal, welcome in. How are ya? We're working on some Chaos Knights today. What you got going on? Trying to get all this trim started. Such is the way of painting knights. You airbrush all the panels and that's fun, and then it's like, oh, now I gotta do all the trim. Such is the way of painting knights. Death Guard have the giant bell. Yeah, there you go. Make it like a triangle. Demons are going to be backup dancers. Let's see. Hopefully finishing bases. Prime some models. Let's go. What all do you have to prime? T-dubs mentioned earlier, waiting for weather to prime. Hopefully we can get all that done today. My spoons! Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Well, Darian, Keytar? Ah, more bands need Keytar, for sure. More cowbell? Absolutely. I can give Cow Mountain. I don't have cowbell, but always more cowbell. Necrolord and Barge looks like he's playing the keyboard already. Perfect. There was that Necromunda model. Looked like he was DJing. Pearl Knight. Oh, it's the speakers. There. I think we got a respectable show here. I hate how many layers this is taking. Even with it being... Well, I guess because I'm having to fight the Celestia a little bit. I'll probably take a couple coats, but it's okay. It'll look cool when we're done. Funky, welcome in. How are you? Oh, the corn xylophonist? Oh, I don't want to see that xylophone. How are you today? Welcome in. I don't want to see that xylophone. We're working on some chaos. What you up to? Trying to get this trim as smooth as we can. Lucius the Eternal and Karn the Betrayer can do the growling. Necromunda can keep its Skrillex. We want real instruments. I love me some electronic. Throw them in. Make them Daft Punk. Give them some helmet. I think we got a pretty good band here, chat. Well done. I am excited to go tour with you. Wait, I keep hearing Ozzy looking at the stream. What? Norman, welcome in. How are you? Would you like to join our band? Oh, Wardogs. I see. I see. What you up to? I got you now. Thing is what color to prime and base coat. Demonites, Steeds of Slaanesh should be base coat in their skin tone. I don't know if I should base my mortals with their skin tone or the archers and base the twin souls in gold for their armor. I think skin tone is kind of the hardest to do as far as like getting layers and stuff started. I feel like metallic's a lot easier to start. Obviously the ones that are all metallic. That's a good place to start. I feel like skin tone's a good one to, like, airbrush or rattle can, just to keep it smooth and consistent across everything. That's what I tend to do, but... Funky just got home from work, sat down, won't move a muscle for at least an hour. Thanks for coming to relax with us. Hope work went okay. Sounds like it was a lot. Thanks for coming to relax with us. We're gonna just paint and trim. Deptus Mechanus is rocking the mixer, running 4 turntables with the robo arms. I would go to this show. Absolutely. Absolutely would go to this show. Let's see what else is going on. I'm trying to remember any other hobby news we've missed. The Necromunda guy was yesterday. There was an Old World model yesterday. I don't think I've seen too much more for hobby. I feel like only other hobby I see on like socials is people talking about Trench Crusade, which is amazing. They're still kicking butt. I think that's mostly what I've seen. We were talking, Magic had their secret layer drop yesterday with the Marvel cards. Apparently that was a bit of a mess. A lot of people missed out, unfortunately. I was already painting over the gold glitter piles with watered down glue. It would ruin it, but so far so good. No, it'll dry clear. Yeah, if you're watering down the glue, it'll dry clear. I do that for my Seraphon bases with all of my the base scatter. So I do like forest floor. It's a little scary at first seeing it with the glue still white, but should be all set. And it'll all dry clear. I hopefully have like 3 Kickstarters being fulfilled in the next couple months. That's a lot of Kickstarter. I need to see when mine is. I've got the next Monster Hunter, which I think will be my next one, but I don't know when that's supposed to be. And I should learn when that is. Because the last one was a lot of stuff. And I didn't go all in on the second one, but it'll still be a fairly large box. Box of goodies. I should see when that is. Alright, there's that. Again, some of these will need a second coat, but that's okay. Let's keep cruising. Hey, Medallion, hello! Another streamer I watched got in the checkout at 12 her time. Took 3.5 hours to get to the sorry sold out page. That's so messed up. How are you today? I think I was watching Amazonian yesterday. I had her on in the background. And I think from her I heard that she got into queue, got what she wanted, and then hopped back in just to like see how long it would take. By the time she was back through, like everything else was gone. It was ridiculous. Exalted, hello, how are you? No, when it arrives, it arrives. Don't think about it. How are you today? You're gonna have that, and now your Nightfox to work on? It's so exciting. Because the other thing is the Elden Ring one, but that one's further out, so I'm not worried about that one just yet. I will be later, but just yet I'm safe from that one for now. Potentially 5. 4 then. One hasn't begun manufacturing yet. When all those decide to ship at the same time. It was Amazonian. Someone posted a workaround link. Yep. I've been trying to have her on in the background more while I'm working on stuff as we get back into Magic. When we were playing more, I watched her quite a bit. Now we're getting back. I'm trying to watch more. Oh, she could skip the line. Gotcha. Sorry, 1 second. Fighting Scalper Bots is an art firm. I remember trying to get a PS5 launch month. Took 2 weeks, literally breaking Walmart's website, but I got it. I lucked out at launch. Someone had posted kind of the same, where it was like a direct link instead of having to like go through Amazon and then click into things. And someone had just happened to post it on Reddit, and I was able to grab one like real early. Not that it does anything now. It's like, I'm glad we have a PS5 because my PS4 is kind of on the fritz. It's doing some weird stuff. So it'll probably end up replacing that. But, man, there's just not the games for it, which makes me a little sad. But all that work just to not play anything on it. Oh, yeah, Elden Ring. Meeting time, feedback later. Sounds good, Panda. We'll be here. Let's see. I remember. I got so like with PS5 through Target. Nice. Beans, welcome in. How are you? We got it and then waited for games. And waited. And waited. And we're still waiting. Some say they're still waiting to this day. PS5. But yeah, I'm glad we have it to replace my 4. But I've basically just moved all to PC and then Switch. So it's kind of whatevs. Kind of whatevs. I do have, the one game I probably need to play on it is, I got Demon Souls. And I think I had started it one night, but I didn't make it very far. I just haven't wanted to play on PlayStation. I want to be back here on my computer. But that one's one I should go play. Oh my goodness, hold on. Worm Farmer Eddie, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're painting some Chaos Knights. Thank you for that support. How about you? My PS5 has atrocious overheating issues. I think I've had it torn apart and repaired, so overheating and shutting down again a year later. I haven't noticed, but I don't think we've played enough for me to notice. The last game we played a bit of Final Fantasy 16, which was fine. Honestly, I thought it was a little boring. But yeah, I don't think I've played enough to notice. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. I don't want to pull you out of lurk, but if you're working on anything, I'd love to hear about it. But thank you. We're just doing some trim for Chaos Knights. We've got kind of custom schemes here. So these are based on characters from an anime. So basically what I do is I load up ImpCat, and I pull up a photo of the character, and I try to match it to the knight armor. And I show my client, and they kind of okay it, or we change some stuff, and then this is what we got here. So just going through the color scheme we came up with. My brother's PS5 just straight up died. I think he had to send it off. Was it you think it was overheating too, or something else? So annoying. I don't know. Yeah, I think like this next generation is just gonna be PC and Switch for me. I'm not even gonna bother with like Xbox. There's no reason to. PlayStation, I don't think there's enough to. I think I'm just gonna do PC and Switch. Mine feels like it's gonna take off every time I launch a game. It's so frustrating. PS5 suffering the red ring of death from the Xbox is hilarious. It's just a weird gaming gen, I think. Because there's like literally no reason if you have a PC to have an Xbox. PlayStation doesn't have enough going on, I don't think. Switch is always gonna do what Switch does. Nintendo always gonna Nintendo. It's just a weird one. Probably overheated, man. Mine goes insane with the fan. Sometimes overheats, completely shuts down within 15 seconds of gameplay. Holy cow. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Hey, the sneaker god. Red Ring of Death brings back memories, right? Unfortunately. How are you today? Welcome in. We're painting Chaos Knights and talking about consoles. But yeah, this has been a weird gaming gen. Obviously with like COVID and stuff as part of it. That definitely makes it extra weird. But it's been an interesting one. I have to play a fun game of bumping it back to the home menu every couple minutes to cool down. Jesus. Yeah, I think I would send it in at that point. See if they can do anything for you. Good, how's everyone? We're good here. Just trying to get some trim work done for our knights. The other fun part is because this character is a werewolf, we're going to do the, like, wolfy skull helmet, so we can start that here in a little bit. Weapons are going to be black and gold. So we'll switch over to gold trim here in a little bit. Trying to think if there's anything else fun specifically for her. I think that's mostly it. The color scheme and then the wolfy face. Yes, I had some tails made from Milliput on my demonettes. Milliput's fun to work with, messy but fun. Yeah, I think they're in the Discord. If you guys, or if they will be shared soon in the Discord. That Discord is open to everyone. Thank you, Sam, for the link. But if you want to share what you're working on, see what everyone else is working on, that's there. Talk hobby stuff. I do stream updates in there. Feel free to come join us. Okay, we got one more with white, and then we'll switch over to some gold. Trying to remember, she wears a little hat, and I'm trying to remember. I guess it would be the same trim spots. I think it's a black hat with white trim. Let's see, the other thing in the Discord is we're doing our November challenge. If you guys want to come join us, we are doing, the theme is finish it. So pick a model that you need help getting across the finish line, or if you've got a new project that you're starting, you just want to come join us. Pick a project, throw in a before, and come work with us. I owe you guys a photo of mine here today. Get my little roller skater lady in there. But if you'd like to come join, that's also in the Discord. Just look for November challenge. There's a pinned thread with all of the details if you want to take a look. Constructed 4 Cerastus Knights. As I did, the horrified image of gold trim flooded me. You've got some trim work in your future, yep. I don't think the Knights are as bad. Yeah, they're not too bad. I mean, 4 at once is obviously going to be a bit more, but they're not too bad. It's not like the War Master or something. We've just got panels on panels on panels on panels. I really want to get the roller skate lady finished, but I kind of want to join you in JPEG with little tiny titans. I have the dire wolf I still need to do, and it's tempting. I just don't know if I'll have time with Thanksgiving. Because I'm going to be outies for a week. I won't be painting. Alright, there's that. We'll go ahead and get the kind of front trim to this as well for her little hat. I'm pretty excited for Thanksgiving break here coming up. I'm going to do nothing that week. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to pick like a couple video games that I want to play through. I'm going to eat a lot of food, and that's it. That's my entire plan. That's my entire plan. I guess for friends here in the States, do we have Thanksgiving plans? Anyone going to be traveling? Good thing is on 9 Questers Knights, the 6 Cerastus, and the 2 Porphyrians. The little Porphyrian cracks me up. It's such like a... The big one just looks like a turtle to me. And it's just like extra cute as like the tiny version. just a cute little knight. The only knights I have painted for Titanicus right now are, I've got the Lancers. I've got the, like, regular... I guess it'd be Questers. Just the regular knights. that I need to work on. I think I've got 3 of those. Autofire, welcome in. Thank you so much for doing your civic duty and for coming to join us. What you up to today? We are trying to get the rest of our trim on our knight. So when you join us, I'm going to go back to the ones where I had to set it down. We've got 2 Wardogs that we're working on today. We're just kind of diving in. You get to relax the rest of today. What has everyone got planned for the rest of the day? Trying to think what else I've got. I'm definitely at that point where all I want to do is play video games. I'm trying to make myself do other stuff. I've hit that point where that's all I want to do. I'm glad we get to video game tomorrow. When you do skin, do you do light to dark? I've heard that's best because glazing light pigment tends to be difficult. Light pigment can be chunky compared to darker pigments. I have actually started doing my mid-tone up and down is what I've started doing. So I pick whatever I want the mid-tone to be. If it has like a nice coverage, I'll do that. And then I'll glaze down, and then I'll do my highlights. And I have found that works pretty well for me for skin tones. If I'm airbrushing, then I will go dark to light and just work up. But if I'm going to be spending time by hand, I tend to go mid-tone, up and down. Alright, so finding resin recasts of Infinity Minis on AliExpress is wild. I was looking for machine tools. Yeah, I can only imagine what's on there. Actually, working on the Grapman skits. Let's go. Decided to do it before December. Get an early start on it. That's a good idea. Hope you enjoy. That sounds like a fun project. Then you won't be so stressed about having to like finish it on time too, which is nice. I'm just doing a second coat where I think I need it. Get the inside there. Same, start with the mid-tone as well for skin. I think it's easier. First time batch painting, so very nervous. I wouldn't be nervous. I would say that it is tedious. It's hard sometimes when it feels like you're not making a lot of progress on one model. So definitely make sure to take time to look at the entire project and your progress. But now you got this. It's just a matter of getting it done at that point. It's a strange frontier on AliExpress. I don't think I've ever actually looked at anything on there. Like, I feel like I've been redirected through, like, links and stuff. I don't think I've ever actually been on there to look. Alright, the weapons for this character are black and gold. So we're going to go ahead and switch back to our gold for the trim. And we'll just kind of use this throughout. Get the silver, obviously, for the blades and stuff a bit later. We'll do a little bit more work on trim, and then I think we'll switch over to some edge highlighting for a little bit. Get some of these panels finished up. I refuse to batch paint anymore. I say it's tough. It's tough. I have found that when I need to batch paint, and I don't think I'm going to do it on stream anymore, if I can like put on a show I want to watch or just crank some music and just get it done, that's how I have to do it. It's pretty soul draining trying to do it on stream, so I'm going to try not to anymore. Which is hard sometimes because it's a lot of commissions, but it is a lot. It is a lot. Jazzy, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on Chaos Knights. What you got going on? I've got 2 Wardogs that we're kind of going back and forth with. I think I'm starting off with the Blissbarb Archers, Mystic Blade Riders, because I feel like they'll be a pain. Leave my demons for last because they'll be more rewarding. I hate to say this. I stopped working on my Slanesh because of the Archers. So I would say if you find yourself getting frustrated, you're not alone. If you need to take a break, keep that in mind too. They're a fiddly, annoying unit. But they're going to look awesome when they're done. Just know you're not alone if you find yourself having trouble with them. Yeah. How am I supposed to take your painting powers if you're receiving them out from live batch paint? I know. I mean, if we start doing co-working streams, you guys are going to see a lot of batch painting. You guys are going to see a lot of it. I don't know. The next few projects here I've got are repaints and knights. We don't have as much coming up here, which is nice. Get a little break here. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you? Probably I'll never be able to be a commission painter. Yeah. At least not a Warhammer one. Obviously, people do, like, if you're a box art commission painter. I feel like you've got to do some level of it to get to that point, though. If you're doing Warhammer commissions, gotta be able to batch paint. Clicky clacky on my PowerPoints and spreadsheets. Clicky clack away, friend. Hopefully we can keep you company while you clicky clack. Somebody really want to get a Tau army painted up so their battlesuits like Zaku's from Mobile Suit Gundam. I've seen some Tau Gundam projects. They're pretty sick. Let's see. The sriracha covered hard-boiled egg is a good pick-me-up mid-morning. Good hot sauce kick. Nice. I did more of my little breakfast tacos with the refried beans in them. They were very good. I found a way to eat eggs to where I don't want to hurt myself. I was getting so sick of eggs. So sick of them. Who knew just adding beans would help? 30 models. It'll be a challenge, but I made some local friends to do paint parties with. Keep each other motivated. That definitely helps, yeah. And of course, we're here to paint with. Sadie is in the background, also wanting to paint with you. My silly dog. Okay, there's one. Get comfy. 2 of my favorite series blended. Hey, Deus Macchiato, welcome in. I was thinking of taking a commander in 3 crisis suits, painting them like the Night Sabers from Bubblegum Crisis. Do it. Do it. I think you heard Scott that time? Probably. Probably. Alright. Next bit of gold. It is Retributor gold. Yep. And I'm just sending it with a little bit of water, which I think is the other thing. I get a lot of questions on the gold. I think a lot of people overthin it. I'm just using a little bit of water. Waste of mine. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Paint party is in my head. Don't give Nikki an excuse. Give me those spoons. All your spoons belong to me. Wasted mind. All your spoons. Yeah, if you'd like to see, thank you, Slam. I forget that that's a thing. If you'd like to see the full gold workup, I did do a video on it. Because I was getting lots of questions, but it is there if you want to check it out. Thank you, thank you. I want to redo the thumbnail for that, now that I kind of understand how thumbnails work. Now that I've YouTubed a little bit more. I was just kind of putting something up as a placeholder. Now I kind of know. I know that my dumb face has to be on it. That's what I've learned. Time to put my dumb face on things. I was thinking even Galleon Killers would be distinctive too. I'm not sure if there's anything 40k similar to an Ava. Yeah. I almost think more of like the Eldar, like the big Wraith Knight. More that vibe. Wraith Knights are kind of skinny, lanky look that Ava has, yeah. That's the closest I can come up with. All of chat is furiously Googling where to get a Wraith Knight. It had to be something like a Chaos Demon being directly controlled by an embedded Psyker. Which would be very 40k themed, to be fair. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think aesthetic-wise, it'd be Eldar. Do any of you name your armies? I'm still coming up with mine. I don't. I tend to not name my stuff. Chat, do you guys name your armies? I've named my Tyranids. My Tyranids are High Fleet Om Nom Nom. Just because that's what they do. But like my Space Wolves or my Eldar or something, nah. Just my Nids. I think those who do more of the custom lore and stuff would probably have more than I do. Slam has. Tell us more. Give my guard unit regimental designation sometimes. Cassidorus, hello, how are you? We're doing well here, how are you? I'm working on some Chaos Knights. Chat is talking about whether or not they name their armies and things. If you've got anything. Mine's just my Nids. Everything else is just whatever Warhammer likes to call them. Right now has a soul implanted in it. The pilot's usually the twin brother sister of that soul. Yeah, I couldn't remember the exact lore, but I thought it was kind of... I thought it would still work. I tell myself I should, and then I don't. Hey, Lord Shadow, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on... Let me back up here. We have many, many pieces of a Chaos Knight is what we're working on today. So, basically, the color scheme is inspired by characters of Overlord, the anime. So I've got two different characters. I've got Lupusregina and Solution Epsilon. And they are joining an entire knight army that is based on different characters. So that is my client's army that we're working on today. But welcome on in. We're happy to have you. This character's weapons are kind of a black and gold, so I'm getting some of that mapped out right now. We need to do some silver, which I think we'll go ahead and swap to. Thank you. What are you working on? What you got? Some of the other stuff we've been working on. I've got my Space Wolf Dread. That I need to find a base. I think the Redemptor's on a weird size base, so I just need to order one. But there's some of my Space Wolves. We've been working on a giant mountain cow. Here's my mountain cow that's in progress for Lumineth. I've been doing some anime kind of style repaints. I'm working on Dizzy from Guilty Gear. So yeah, there's some of the stuff that I want to finish up in the next couple weeks here. But welcome on in. No, Piccolo Knight, not for me. Well, it would be for me. For this one is it's for Overlord, yeah. Different show. Could you imagine? All right, the rest of stream chat, you have to come up with an anime project. we've got Ava, Wraith Knights. I've got to put Piccolo on something. What else you doing, chat? Gundam Tau. Getting cozy with the flannel. It's time, Jesse. It's time. Live Madness, welcome in. How are ya? I think I'm gonna replace some of the other flannel. The other ones are too big. They're gone. They're gone. What color schemes did you pick? So the characters are, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce them. It's Lupusregina, who is a werewolf. So we've got the wolfy head for her, which I love. And then Solution Epsilon. So she is, we're basically bringing her hair color to the top of the carapace there to, so we're trying to keep them still unique. And a lot of them are in, like, maid type outfits. So we're moving colors around a bit. But that's what we got. Gasland's initial D, hell yeah. That would work so well. Nikki faints Mr. Stark. Didn't say it had to be my project. Let's say I'm a bit of an impasse with 40k stuff. I built up quite a backlog of pieces I need to paint. Been brush priming all along, even a couple of tanks. Got a spray can for more comfortable, easy priming, yes. Haven't dared to use it yet. Worried about screwing something up in a new model. I would say, if you're worried about it, take something you can test on and get used to the spray can itself. So whether that's, like, if you've just got an extra, like, cardboard box, or you've got some minis that you're not as worried about, try it on there and see how it goes. I can understand not wanting to ruin, like, an expensive model, but at some point, it's just a case of diving in and trying. But if it's on something you're not as worried about, I think it's a lot easier. So if you've got, I don't know, extra troops, or even just extra, like, other things around the house, other, like, I hate calling them toys, but if you have other, like, collections and things, something else you're not as worried about, just putting some paint on. Give that a try and see how it goes. Only paints Infinity. It's already in anime. That's true. That's true. You're a step ahead of us. I've been enjoying the figures and 3D prints a lot. Especially when I need a break from Warhams. Sinister armies usually have the word host in it. So I'm thinking delectable host. I like that. Host of opulence or host of decadence. I like host of decadence too. Seems very Slanish. Fluid anime made waifu knights. You've got so much room up there to do freehand. You've got so much room. So many panels with which to put waifus on. They are toys. It's okay to say that. Well, yeah, but they're not toys, Mom. Smaller models, maybe, yeah. Sacrificial grunts, pretty much. Yeah. The weather's getting colder. I know a lot of people are doing, like, a lot of priming right now so that you're ready for, like, when the weather is not good for priming. So I would say pick those things that you don't mind trying out on. That way you don't get, like, locked out of hobby here for the winter. Give that a try. If you do have any questions, let us know. I airbrush prime most of my stuff, but I use the rattle can occasionally. But if we can help, let us know. It's not a phase, Mom. They're not toys. I love playing my yellow space Barbies with my friends. Okay, well, if the client's calling them toys, then they're absolutely toys. If you've got old sprue, could be an easy way to spray, so you get an idea of a good way to spray. I would say if you're using the sprue too, go over the parts that have, like, the numbers. So you can see, like, if you're spraying too thick, you're going to cover up the numbers and not be able to read them. Where if you've got the right consistency, you'll still be able to read the numbers. So that would be a good way to check for, like, detail. So you're not covering up the detail of your models. Very fitting for my keeper of secrets. Secrets. Trying to make that work phonetically. They need to bring back Battlefleet Gothic so we can have battleship painting streams. Do you guys think they would? I don't know if they can handle another product line, if I'm honest. I don't know if they can handle another one. Yeah, that's right. They're model figurines. Even the box says, not for children. If anyone wants to pay my commission fee to Nikki, we can make this happen. I have a lot of BFG to paint. I've not painted any. I saw one of my friends on Blue Sky just finished a bunch, and it looked very cool. I've never painted any. The closest I've painted is Epic. I've not painted any of the others, though. My 6-year-old actually lines up his toys and wants me to fight him with my toys. They are confirmed toys. I love that so much. I love that. Alright, let's get this claw here. Keep on cruising. Keep on cruising. We'll do, I think, metallic for a couple more pieces, and then we'll switch to some of the edge highlights and recess washing. We're going to focus on this one, I think, for stream. I'll catch the other one up a bit later. Just trying to make as big a dent in this project as we can today is the plan. Before I dive back to... my other projects are anime repaints, so it's kind of nice to have those together when I'm still in that brain space, if that makes sense. Trying to translate the anime to a 3D figure can be... I'm still gonna figure it out. There's definitely some spots where I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to do here? So having those together will be really nice with Fern and our little Goten. They cannot handle another system like BFG. Would I also immediately buy a Force of BFG if they rebooted it? Jesse says yes. Yes. They can't do it, but I want it. I think they would have come back had the PC games been more popular. The sequel didn't seem to be a hit, so I think it's died off. Missing this. Reigns of Diamante Hunting. I was missing the tiger from ZG. That's the one I never got. BFG game slabs. I'm playing for BFG ships right now is get them primed. It's a good place to start. I find, and I'll pass this along, I think if you can get, like, primer and base coat, it just makes it so much easier to be, like, when you have the time to paint, like, it's ready to go. I'd say if anyone's struggling with hobby, get yourself some stuff primed and base coated. So that if you're feeling it one day, you're just ready to go. It helps me a lot, especially with, like, commissions. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't want to get all that stuff prepped. But the second I do, then I'm flying. So I'll pass that along, too. Just having that prep work done can make a big difference. As someone who played Aeronautica, I love weird games like that, but also having played Aeronautica, the game would be an unsupported mess. I think that's the hard part. It's like, even if it did get re-released, like, how much support will it get? And it's tough to know, because, like, Heresy's getting a lot. Old World, not quite so much. Titanicus is, I don't know, is it gonna be phased out with Imperialis? Because, like, now all the Knights and the Titans are in Imperialis. It's just it's kind of hard to know what it'll get. I have a can of primer. I should apply to some minis. I'm gonna give chat homework. Everyone get your minis primed this week. Let's go. Let's go. Prime week. Prime week. Alright, just make sure I get all the angles on these claws. sure we turn as we go here to get everything, all the little nooks and crannies. Can't prime if I need to build them. You get double homework. As a treat. Double homework for Exalted. Anyone else want what he's getting? That should be a Nikki Stream TM branded event. Amazon has Prime Week. You do a challenge to get all your backlog Prime where applicable. That could be kind of fun. Prime Week. Prime Week. No treat, I don't want it. Take a potato. Too late. You have to prime all your minis now. Build and prime. Too late. Alright. We got claws. What else do I want to hit while we're here? I kind of want to start her little face. Let's do it. Let's at least get, like, the bones started. Prime Week might be trademarked by Amazon, but if I, you know, influencered up, it's a collaboration now. Whether Amazon wants to or not. We collaborate. Streamer Mimi today? I didn't say anything. Salted's the one trying to get clever. I didn't do anything. I am always nice. Always. I don't know how to pronounce that. Teak? Is it Teak Belong? From Infinity? Which is definitely an Evangelion. See, everyone's getting their anime projects out this week. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. We're just going to do a real quick, messy base coat. Get our skulls started. Oh, I don't actually know either, but I assume it's Gaelic. Oh, I super don't know then. I don't know the rules. I always hate when I don't know, like, how certain vowels or things are pronounced. I don't like goofing stuff up. If I have goofed it up, I apologize. Not on purpose. Let's see, I had my Japanese practice. I actually didn't have as much to do last night, which I'm sure means I get twice as much tonight. But I was trying to think what I actually learned. The nice part is I didn't have as much, and then when I finished my new lesson, I only had one thing, and it was a word I'd already, like, started with. So I locked out last night after the night of, like, 90 things to review. But Japanese practice continues. I'm learning months now, which is kind of fun. It's basically just like the number and then it's Gatsu. Headed out your way. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye as for now. Like Reese's? Probably. I probably goofed one of those up. Probably. That one's supposed to be like rice, right? Not Reese. But I've always heard Reese. Okay. Oh, what do I want to start? I think... Let's see. I feel like the carapace is the easy, like, option to start with. Hey, Zerbat's the terrible. Welcome in. How are ya? What size brush do you use for the base coat on the big boy parts? So a lot of it, I will say at this point, is airbrushed. The trim, I'm using just a Winsor Newton. What is this? I think this is a 0. I would probably go up one. I just need to order new brushes. But the rest of it, I have been airbrushing. So if you're looking for things like the big carapace and things, you could do that with a 2 or a 3. But mine's all airbrushed. How are you? Welcome in. And Sly, how are we doing today? And Banded Goblins, hello. We're painting knights. We've had a lot of knights in the community. How are you today? It's been a lot of knights here lately. While Sadie loses her mind. Hi, Sadie. What's up? She would like you all to know that Scott's gone outside. Goodness. Bark, 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 bark. She's special. She's special. Our little guard dog. Ain't nothing getting past her. Alright, we're just going to do some recess washes for the chains, for the panels, for everything we kind of can do right now. While the rest of our stuff dries. Scott didn't take her and her ball. Why? She's very angy. Always angy. Sly, what you up to today? We're just working on knights, which has been a lot of trim, and we're about to do a lot of edge highlighting. Trying to get this first one pretty far along, and then I will catch up the second one off stream. I'll probably do what I mentioned earlier for the batch painting. Throw on some music and just catch it up. He broke containment. Scott's out. Chat, be careful. What are we working on? Looks like a nice word bears red. Yeah, so pretty similar. So this is corn red, and then I tried to do Wazdaka red, but my paint was all gunked up. So I made my own with corn red and Bugman's glue. So it's I try to keep the desaturated red. I will probably do Tuscarora fur for the edge highlight when we get there. But yeah, these are custom knights. They are actually based on characters from an anime. So if you know the anime Overlord, that is what the characters are from. My client has an entire knight's army that is different characters. So these are the next two to join them. I'm sorry, not GW. Guild Wars 2 patch, and now the Arc DPS meter is broken. How long does it take for those to, like, get fixed? I remember the WoW ones would break, and then they'd be up, and then, like, the next day. The updates just break the apps. Mostly recovered today, back to normal tomorrow. Just gonna push on with some storm vermin, let's go. Glad you're feeling better today. Welcome on in. I guess how are the new storm vermin? I just have the old ones. I didn't get the new ones. Corn red. Yep. Corn red. It's a nice deep red. I use that one a lot as a base coat. Because it's really easy to highlight from. You can dip into Mephiston and Evil Sons. You can go up to kind of the desaturated with Wazdaka. It's a nice red. Brings a little bit more blue to the red. JPEG, hello. How are you? Arc DPS is done by one guy who could Guild Wars 2 years ago. Person's a saint, so it depends on if they're on vacation or have time. Yeah. Well, hopefully back up and running when they get time. Sly says about the Storm Vermin. I like them. They're more in keeping with slightly more proportioned Skaven aesthetic. I was set to buy some of the old ones if they hadn't updated them. Enjoy painting them. I really like the old Storm Vermin kit. I had a lot of those in my army because I like the look of them. Storm Vermin are just cool. Nothing with the anime. The corn is quite different from 1990s corn red. Ah, okay. I did not use the old version, but I do love this one. remember if I did silver for those. I'll have to look at the other photos. But go back and get those another time. I've been happy to buy the older ones, but since they brought out new ones, yeah, if you're gonna get, if you're gonna be picking them up anyway. Fred. You just got an emo for everything, wasted mine. You've got corn, you've got your candy corn, your favorite. Candy corn red. Alright, I think while we're here on the carapaces, I'm going to get the yellow as well while we're here. So here is the other night we're working on. There is no candy corn red. Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Thank you for giant corn. I appreciate it. Just doing a black wash. I'm using a black wash from Monument Hobbies. I need to order more here before I run out. I would hate to run out and need it here soon. I need to do the thing and finally make an order. I just don't want to spend money. I can like hear how low it's getting. No. Alright, here we go. So we're talking Guild Wars 2. Is anyone else playing any games? What do we got, chat? I need to play something tonight. I hate that I like sat down and got distracted and didn't play anything last night. One of the cards I ordered Friday arrived. The ones I ordered nearly 2 weeks ago still aren't here. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe, you may be reporting those here this week. Oh, no, he's here! Play cool. Be cool, Cassiodorus. Be cool. They have through Thursday to deliver. Okay. Hopefully they show up, but at least now we know what happens if they don't. So. I've played Guild Wars 2 since it launched. I wonder how that looks now. Wasted Mind here in chat plays a lot of Guild Wars 2. I tried it a while back. It didn't grab me, but I didn't make it like super far. Between that and the no shipping info, gonna be some stores I'm not ordering from. Yeah. That's too bad. Fundamentally the same game with a ton of expansions, and the content never really dies because the progression system, people are still farming court bosses. There you go. Well, for video games, we'll be playing Ace Attorney again tomorrow. If you guys want to come join us, we're in the, I think the final stretch of the second episode of Justice for All. So we're going to finish that up no matter what. Sounds like it won't be as long as I was thinking, so that's good at least. But, oops. But we'll be doing that tomorrow. I think, I kind of want to add Rogue Trader to the list to play one day. Even if it's just doing like the initial little bit in the beginning together. I think I want to play some Rogue Trader together. That could be fun. I return. Welcome back, Panda. We're still working on nights. We've made it slightly farther, but we're still working on nights. They added, land spears with the latest expansion? As opposed to what spear? Yeah. Air spears. Time to walk to the garage. Gonna start priming. Let's go. Enjoy, T-Dubs. We'll catch you later. Scott immediately throwing shade back at Cassiodorus. I respect it. Just immediately. Okay, I just saw that we need to get the trim back here as well. Oh. Spears are an underwater-only weapon. Interesting, since core. They added land spears for all the classes. How often are you underwater? I feel like I'm missing out a lot of what Guild Wars is. How often are you underwater? Yeah, that's where I'm at, Hershey. I'm like, what? Believe it or not, you're actually painting. What are you working on? What you got? Hello, Mikey. Have you got the plaid today, too? Let's go. Let's go. I figured it was time. And realized I need to replace some of the ones I've got, so. Get to do that later. What color is your flannel, friend? We are working on, some Chaos Knights. These are the little Wardogs. These are joining the army that we did before, where they are based on anime characters. So I've got 2 more characters for that army. That's what we're working on. Trying to get all of their colors where they need to be. The last part is kind of the frame itself with all the metallics, but I'll dry brush all that and stipple off stream. It's not especially exciting to watch, and it can shake the camera, so I'll just leave that off stream. Trying to get my bolt action Brit space coat with this ugly poop green brown. Oh, that sounds exciting. Enjoy your poop green brown. 90s cringe, get a heart. Black and yellow today, let's go. Underwater combat was never really embraced by the community. My Reaper works just fine underwater. Scythe works fine there. Yeah, how much are you fighting underwater? That's so interesting. How does this work? I don't have any plaid flannel, and now I'm sad. Now is the time. Now is the time. You can join as I have to shop for some new ones. There's spears, harpoons, and tridents as underwater weapons. Harpoons fire a spear. Spears you hold and stab with. Not that much, probably less for 5% of the time, unless you're doing specific water content. This is like blowing my mind a little bit. Because like, I feel, unless it's not like a raid. I'm thinking like raids or dungeons or something. I guess if you're just like questing, it's not a huge deal, but that's so interesting to me. I wouldn't have thought of underwater content. Hey, creepy old man, welcome in. How are you? Harpoon's a projectile, more like an arrow. That's true. Not a spear. Spears have to have a certain length. There's a whole underwater fractal. Actually, 2. I don't know what CD keeps going in here for. Okay. Let's see. What's next? Next. We keep moving. Let's do some of the edge highlighting, like I said. And wait, you're a dolphin for most of it? What is this game? What is this game? What's the difference between a harpoon and a javelin? I mean, a harpoon would have... It'd still have stuff attached to it, right? The rope or whatever? Or am I incorrect? The dolphin one is kind of a stealth mission. People don't really like it. It sounds like I wouldn't like it. But you've got underwater level plus stealth. That's a lot of things that, historically speaking in gaming, not well loved. javelin is shoulder-mounted missile launcher. Is a harpoon just a javelin? I guess it kind of is, isn't it? Bill, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for helping us sort all this out. I appreciate it. I've never had to look at the difference between a harpoon and a javelin. Thank you, Jen. The joys of Twitch chat. And then we get them onto catapults and trebuchets, and we just let them go. One of the auto shops put in a twin-turbo Lambo V10 into a Miata. My goodness. I was happy to argue nerd minutia. Come on in. You found the right place then. What you up to today? We're working on Chaos Knights. Nerd. Thank you. Thank you. I failed to see the issue. It's the entire Miata. Alright, I am doing just London Grey over all of our black. So for the black panels, I actually did black and then dark gray. So that's the workup you see there. And then we're doing London Grey over top of that as a quick little edge highlight. You saw it too, First Lion? Is SEMA going on like right now? Or maybe this coming weekend? It's a bit ridiculous. What's the difference between an African and European swallow? Sly here with important questions for chat. I don't know that. This is asking all the big questions. Thank you, Sly. Thank you for having us covered. I appreciate it. This weekend, I guess. We're all over the map today. But can they carry a harpoon? That's the important bit. That's the important bit. Just to bring it all back around. Ah, yes. Glad we got you sorted, Sly. Glad we can get you sorted. I think so too. They changed the driving shaft to some lightweight hollow thing. Can't imagine that holding off a V10. I don't know a whole lot about cars, but it doesn't seem like a good idea. From the limited knowledge I do have, it doesn't seem like a good idea. In SEMA, the entire thing is remade except the body. Almost guarantee it isn't the Miata chassis under the bodywork. They've just kit bashed a car together, chat. Orc engineering at its finest. There at SEMA. It works and it doesn't get crushed because they believe it won't get crushed. Turns out we had the answers all along. We just had to look to Warhammer. Just had to look to Warhammer. Paint it red and it's good to go. Yeah, make it go faster, exactly. Paint it red and it's good to go. Other news. Still have a stank oven. Back to the top of the rookie leaderboards. Stankoven. Stankoven. I need to see when is the next game. I need to try that Victory Plus again. It was annoying for preseason, but like learning that wasn't their fault. I need to try it again. Watch some hockey. Finally sold one of my surplus Leviathan boxes. Nice, Reaper. Get some money back. I need to throw some more stuff on eBay as well. I've still got a little bit of my high elves left that I want to sell. I've got a bunch of my Warriors of Chaos that I need to list. I can't find. We had started the leader on the Karkadrak forever ago, and I can't find her. She's just gone. It's ticking me off. Well, you've got purple? What's up? Thursday night with the Blackhawks. Okay, cool. Try and watch that. Let's see. Kind of into where all the overlapping armor is here. Purple's the orc stealth color. It is. Show is. Miata could be purple. This was something what recently eBay took like 22% of it in fees. I don't want to do the run up to the game store every time someone's slightly interested in something and negotiating and ugh. I want to throw it in a box and then I want to throw it at someone. And that's all I want to do with it. I hate doing the local shit. Hate it. I'll eBay all day. Alright, there's that. We've got this that also has black. And then we probably need to start some of our washes. We'll just kind of hop around here while we'll do as much as we can until we get sick of something and then hop to something else. Might be time to start some washes. October video came out lately. It's been really nice doing them on stream because then I don't have to set aside an entire separate day to do it. So we're going to keep doing them on stream. Makes way more sense. That's why Nikki's locals buyers stop ordering from her. Too many boxes full of lead weights. That's right. Yay. And I just hate having to like organize a time because it's always like in the evenings too when I'm wanting to relax. Or you take part of your weekend to go meet someone. And then they're late and then you gotta wait for them. People are people is the problem. That's the problem. That makes sense, yeah. It makes more sense to be on stream. I don't know, the last time I had to like record one, I got set up and I like sat down. It's like, this is gonna be my entire day. Between the prep work, the recording, the editing, I'm like, I'm gonna make 40 cents on this video. This doesn't make sense. Like 40 cents if I'm lucky. And so we brought him back on stream. It's also been fun because when it's on stream, it's a little more interactive too. Like you can answer any questions about the mini. You guys get feedback from each other and from me. Like, I don't know. It's more fun and it makes more sense. Wait, stickers aren't working. What's happening, Panda? I didn't change anything. Why? I think we should riot and get our stickers back. It makes 40 cents, yeah. Which makes no sense. I love getting paid.
I didn't hear no bell.
There it is. There we go. Wasted Mine, thank you so much for the sticker. I appreciate it. Wasted Mine actively fighting the stickers. Why is it working for you? Maybe give Twitch a refresh. I don't know. I don't know what else would cause it, I think is... Well, I'm hesitating. But thank you, it's mine for the sticker. Rolling in my sweet, sweet YouTube money, Norman. Oh, 40 cents of it. Nah, YouTube, I want to get back to the, like the repaint stuff, some more tutorials. But to do that, I need the time, so I'm taking the time back from the... We'll put the showcase on stream, and then I've got time to do the more unique stuff. The more scripted stuff. Aw, thank you, thank you. Brushing my hair. Panda, thank you so much for the sticker. I appreciate it. Thanks for getting me all prettied up here. I appreciate it. I had to restart the browser. That's annoying, but I'm glad it's working. Thank you both for the support. I guess if you guys have not seen, we added stream stickers, so have fun with those. I think you guys you're close to another party. Thank you. Thank you, Panda, for the Titanic flute. I appreciate it. But if you guys want to do stickers, there they are.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is...
There's the cowbell from earlier, when we were putting our band together. Wait, mine. Thank you so much for the sticker. I appreciate it. I gotta get used to saying sticker now. New things, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then when the party goes off, you guys can all put stickers on. For freezies. But thank you. I think they've been fun. There's all kinds of ones to look through. Where's the corgi? He should be in there. I thought he was closer to the front of everything. Alright, I'm just getting the Chaos Knights have these like little metallic teeth all over the place. And get some of those on there. Oh my gosh, just like that! It's party time! If you guys want to throw some stickers on, you sure can. Party. Do a media blackout? No. Confetti sticker blackout. That's what we're doing. There. Look at, we've got turkeys twerking. The twerky. We're sending a fax. We're bonking. We got a turkey dancing. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. Throw all your stickers in. It's so goofy. I want to see what else you guys are. I like the, I don't think we've gotten the sound effect for it yet, but the R and R. Little possum cracks me up every time. He kills me. He's so cute. Thank you everyone. All the support. There's like a bunch of different party songs too. I need to go through them and check them all out. Oh my goodness. It just keeps going. Just keeps going. Creepy old man, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for all the support. Thank you for all the stickers. I'm gonna see if I can do something with the lights here to like correspond with the parties too. See if we can jazz it up even a little bit more. Maximize the chaos. Thank you. Ow, no. It's so good. Light show for the sticker party? That's what I want to try and do. Yeah. Thank you, Slime. We just hit all the sounds. All the sounds. Thank you. But yeah, we added those. They've been fun. I'm just glad we got all of the alerts and stuff working again. I was really annoyed when we changed our audio settings and had to put all that back in. But got it figured out. I'm a pro streamer now. I don't know how to do stickers, so I'll stick to the applause. Stick to. The stickers, if anyone's interested, if you hover over the stream itself, there will be a little button on the side with like a purple heart, and that's where you get to the stickers. And they just use bits. But that's how you can use stickers. Either in this stream or any other streamer that has the stream stickers. It's just an extension through Twitch. Honor first, welcome in. How are you today? We're having sticker parties and working on Chaos Knights. How are you? We got Warborkers. We got 2 of them. Trying to get them. Trying to get like a real good start on this first one, and then I'll catch up the second one. It's essentially the plan. I think we'll get pretty far on this first one today. Between stream and then I'll keep working this afternoon. If you're on your phone, you won't get the... Oh, okay. Mobile's always a different game. So yeah, I guess they're not showing up on mobile. Which makes sense, I guess. Go ahead and get this as well. I guess I just did an airbrush the middle section of this. That's okay. Oh, are the fireworks going off? Hopefully you can hunker down there. Do the dogs have a hard time with the fireworks? I know ours does. Little Sadie, not a fan. Jenny doesn't, but not so much. Poor puppers. Alright, let's see what else. We probably need to start the edge highlighting for this. And then we've got the kind of center area. She has, I think, yellow eyes. Especially as a werewolf. So we'll go ahead and start that as well. I'm going to do that same kind of gold brown that we did on her kind of waist piece there. Just the loud ones for Bud. I hope they're okay today. I always think of the poor critters for fireworks. And all of our veterans also. Alright, space coat this in our gold brown. It's kind of another fun part to put more of the custom colors for the characters if they've got eye color or if they've got little accessories and accents. And a fun place to put them. Ones who are immune to fireworks aren't with us anymore. Most of them don't like it. That was always the sign with, like, Simon, is when he wouldn't bark at the fireworks anymore. That's kind of when we knew he had completely lost his hearing. Or the thunderstorms. He wasn't barking at those. Because he always used to bark at the thunder. That was a pretty good sign, then. It's unethical use of the robot devil's hands. Unfair, I need them. Just see what I'm doing with mine. And transfer it over to when you get back to your spoons. You got this. I believe. I believe. Would you kindly tell my cat, Cesaro, that it's not lunchtime yet? Mr. Kitty. It is not quite time. If I don't get to eat, you don't get to eat. It's not lunchtime yet. Terribly sorry. What's this hour later crap? I know. He's like, I wasn't saving any daylight. Why am I part of this? I need to get a new Celestia Gray when we're at the game store. I think I picked up some of the Vallejo. Is it the Gundam line? They had some like off-white grays I think I need to dig those back out and give them a try. I was trying to find something to replace Celestra and Ulthuan, so that I don't have to fight the GW pots. But I have not tried them yet. I don't know if the coverage is going to be... Like, the color, I'm sure, will be close. But I don't know that the coverage will be as good. He has dry food, but he wants wet food. We just being picky here today. So Zara, it's not lunchtime yet. Oh, however, it is snack time. What are we snacking on today, Wasted Mind? You want to pick something out? Maybe something less shrimpy today. That's my only request is less shrimp. Give me meat, human. Aren't cats quite fussy about food? Oh, I don't know. He is. Alright, we can also do a quick highlight on this. I'm trying to pick out like kind of the easy stuff here. Like if we can finish a section, set it aside. Let's kind of work down the old checklist here. I don't know if I can fulfill the less shrimp goal. No. Oh, the mochi? Going for it? We can do that. We can do that. Let me get the edge highlight on this, then we'll take a snack break. How are you feeling today? Me? Other than more batch painting, I'm good. Other than that... Oh gosh. There's a huge bag with a shrimp on it at the bottom. Oh god. It's just a gigantic shrimpy waiting for us. My liver is... Oh, for tonight? I mean, I'm avoiding it mostly. I'm going to be playing a video game. That's what I'm going to be doing. I should paint. Painting while drinking can always be fun. I don't know. When I do, like... I like whiskey. If I have a few whiskeys and then I start painting, I go into, like, that hyper-focus state. And it actually is really nice. Would recommend if you can get that, like, super hyper-focus state. It actually is really nice. I don't drink as much anymore, but it is nice. Let's bury to the back bottom of the box. Okay. Let me consult the book. Hey, Shadow-san, welcome in. Yeah, so this is... Both of these are based off characters from an anime, is what the color scheme is. They are based off characters from Overlord. So, I have Lupusregina. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And Solution Epsilon are the two characters. And basically we're trying to translate that over to knights. The entire army is based on those characters. So I've already done 2 larger knights and 4 smaller knights that are all different characters. Those are on my Instagram if you want to see them. How are you today? What you up to? I'm trying to find this move. There it is. Last drink I had was in June for my birthday. A single pint of a Saison. I think that's what's stopping me. I think I'll do dry brushing over... I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to do airbrush for the Estrellas. I'm going to do dry brushing over painting. Board game night over the weekend. We had a bottle of tequila. Beer, not... Even the non-alcoholic stuff has decided she doesn't like me anymore. Alright, here is the mochi. Delectable soft mochi for a perfect blend of Japanese flavors. Generously coated in kinako. roasted soybean flour, and filled with subtly sweet. Is that hojicha? A roasted green tea filling. Oh, I'm gonna like these. These look good. Also, I'm sorry, channel. The flannel has to go. And warm. Too warm. Printing, prepping, naughty green, striking scorpion. Struggling with a good green color. What does this bag look like? Oh, they're just on the bag. Yes, we got a tray. That's how you know it's good. We got a tray. Bombay gin has a lemon variety. It's really good with a carbonated mixer. I wish I liked gin. I really don't. I don't like the juniper berry flavor. Not a fan. Where is my knife? There's. Alright. Open these bad boys up. Gin is good. More for you. But. Alright, wait, so mine, you ready? Cheers. Ow. I think it said green tea. I'm not getting any of that, but it's good. I like it. Oh. More mochi in boxes, please. I'm getting a little bit of it. I don't taste it specifically, but it's good. It is good. Nom 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 nom. Okay, I'll keep nomming on those while we paint here. Look pretty good. The earthy matcha flavor. I guess a little bit. I thought it would be stronger, just the way they described it, I guess. But it's good, though. I like it. I think it tastes very similar to the ones we've had before, but not in a bad way. Enjoyed the matcha latte from Starbucks. I've thought about getting the, really nice, the ceremonial grade matcha. Making them here at the house. I think part of me is, hoping they put it in a box, but I think it's too expensive for that. It would be cool to have the nice stuff to make. It isn't the yuzu senbei is still my favorite. That might be the favorite, I don't know. That's one of my favorites across all the boxes we've done. It's that good. Mrs. Panda says it tastes like dirt. It's tough because, the lower quality matcha stuff, it can. it can kind of taste like grass. The higher grade stuff is really good, but it is pricier. And time to send Confurioso to the prefecture. That's right. Get more of it. That's right. As soon as he comes in, we're like, off you go. Off you go. Just kidding, I'm going. Why are we sending bro so I can do it? I want to go. I want to go. Starbucks probably isn't using the good shit. Probably not, no. I still like Starbucks's, but probably not the high grade stuff. It's been a while since I've had one, but I remember getting one every now and then. I get their chai concentrate, and I have that at home. Just the Tazo chai concentrate. Do those in the evening. Good matcha is good to me. It's good coffee. Yeah, that's nothing. Sorry, something I just haven't looked into buying myself yet. But I ended up, I guess, through coffee TikTok. I ended up on matcha TikTok, and they always look amazing. You know, all these brands that they're trying. I don't know. I need to try one. I like their chai specialties. Ooh, a dirty chai. Yeah. I make those here at the house. They're good. But you can get that concentrate just I just got at the grocery store. They have the regular, and then they have a skinny, which is lower fat. Lower calories. Local boba bar is really good. Matcha-based drinks. I wish I could do boba. But that does sound really good. Orange peel macchiato from coffee shop in downtown Seattle. That sounds good. I haven't been doing Starbucks, but I saw Starbucks had their apple crisp back also. I was surprised how much I liked that. I think last year I got it when my mom and I were out. It's not like overly apple. It was actually kind of nice. Best coffee beverage I've ever had. Time to go back. Yes, chat. For those like seasonal drinks and things at like a Starbucks or a coffee shop, what's your favorite? I was never big on the pumpkin drinks, but Starbucks is about to get their Christmassy ones, and I love their caramel brulee latte. They also do an Irish cream cold brew that I get a little obsessed over. It's very good. Peppermint mocha about to be back. Peppermint mocha's so good, yep. I do a couple of those before they go away. That's another easy one to make at home if you're looking at making stuff at home. Just get the peppermint syrup. I do the peppermint in my hot chocolate. Super easy to do at home. Drink gingerbread latte all year round. It was originally a seasonal drink. Gingerbread's good too. I used to have the syrup for that, yeah. Like the gingerbread one too? Yeah. Peppermint mocha, hot cocoa. How about the energy drinks? I'm sure it'll come back to haunt me someday. We have a Scooter's coffee. I don't know if you have those near you. I don't actually know where the chain is. But they do their energy drink with a prickly pear syrup in it. It's so good. So good. I'm a little sad because they swapped it out for Red Bull. So they're doing Red Bull with their winter edition or whatever. Scott said it's not as good with the syrup, but yeah, their energy drink with the prickly pear syrup is what we're hooked on right now. It's so good. I can't do black boba because it's tapioca. The local boba place has a variety called Crystal. It's clear it's not tapioca. It's like a gel. I know that that's a thing. I think my thing, rephrase, I'm scared to tell the people working there and them still not quite understand what I need. I don't know how common it is, but maybe I should try. Yeah, because I think it's the more of the fruity ones I can actually have. But I'm just scared of them not knowing what I need. Hey, Perfectly Tabby, welcome in. Ooh, salted caramel hot cocoa from Ghirardelli's. That sounds amazing. Welcome in. Oh, that sounds good. How are you today? How are you enjoying AC6? Why haven't you posted it? Because my AC is really weird looking at the moment. I'm still trying to figure out what type I want to run. It's really good. I got through the first chapter, Panda, but the boss fight made me really motion sick one night. So I haven't gotten back to it just yet, but I really want to. I just need to play in shorter sessions, I think. Do a couple missions and call it a night. Just kind of get through it that way. But yeah, I'm a weird assortment of stuff right now. I think I want to build just a really fast, close range one. But I'm worried that some things might be difficult with that type of loadout. So I was zooming around shotgun and stuff. Weird looking ACs are the best ACs. Which boss fight was that? I did, it was Sula and then Balteus. Sula is the one I think that made me motion sick. Because he was zipping all over the place. All over the place. It was awful to keep up with. I finally got him smushed into a corner a little bit, and that helped me, but yeah, I think he made me motion sick. So I had to put it down a little bit. Oh, I think we do have a Scooters around here. I'll have to see. We've liked it. I've tried not to do between price increases and union busting and stuff, I try not to give Starbucks my money. But Scooters has been really nice. I don't know that they have anything like that, but it's good. It's good stuff. This man says, not into the seasonal drinks. There's a local roaster that does a cherry Mexican chocolate latte. That sounds amazing. That's delicious. Pete's Golden Cafe latte is tasty. Turmeric, honey, and ginger. I don't think I've ever had that as a latte. It sounds good though. I'll try it. And boba tea with an EpiPen straw sounds rough. Yeah, exactly. For me, it's just better to avoid it. Today would be better. Day off, but the remodeling. Oh, the main bathroom. And it's very dusty and loud here. Yeah, I understand that. We had to do a bathroom remodel, and I don't think we really accounted for how much dust gets thrown around when you're doing that. Like, ours is off of it was our master bath, and just the master bedroom's covered in dust. We didn't put up the little plastic screen thingy like we should have, and that was a bad idea. We tried disabling motion blur to combat the motion sickness. I think I did. I'll check. I'll double check. I know I went through all the settings. I feel like I would have, but I'll double check. Voltaeus is rough. He does not like dual miniguns, though. I thought Sula was harder. I had more issues with Sula. Voltaeus felt like a Dark Souls boss, if that makes sense. Which I am just more used to. Sula was just everywhere. He was everywhere. At least for me. The Seattle coffee shop is still there. Apparently it just opened when I went there. Ah, well, a good excuse to make it back up there. Good excuse. Terry, welcome in. How are you? We are working on some Chaos Knights. What you up to today? Trying to get the... We're doing the trim for the trim right now, as you join. Change your furnace. I still think every house should just come with a book that's like, at this time, do this thing. All those things you don't think about. And until something happens, you don't think about. All right. More white. I'm good. Went to the obligatory popularity contest thing today. Now I'm back at my Star Citizen shenanigans. Let's go. Trying to find and make a crew roster for an upcoming ship. Glad you're enjoying Star Citizen. I saw some things from like the convention that like just happened. I'm not super in the know. Get a smart thermostat. Oh, it emails you when you need to change it? There you go. Forget my book idea. We got a new dishwasher recently, and it like texts when it's done. It's just like, why do I need this? Or maybe it's just in the app. There's like an app for the dishwasher. And it's like, why does my dishwasher need an app? But I guess you can like remote start it. Like if you need to run it while you're at work or something. Maybe if we were still in the office, it would feel nicer. But it felt a little silly. Felt a little overkill. P.S. I work in filtration. I forget to change my filter all the time. My ship's crew still needs some gunners, doctors, marines, combat pilots, helmspeople, comms officers, engineers, and torpedo gremlins. That's a lot of work to do there. That's a lot going on. I volunteer to be torpedo gremlin. I have a extensive resume of being gremlin. No, it's just a timer, but it bothers me until I clear it. Nikki does love being gremlin, it's true. I'm very good at it. Jezzy's vouching for me. You're in the lower deck of the ship with no windows. Perfect for the easily motion sick. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm set. I'm set. Henry Cavill trailer they did for Squadron 42 campaign was amazing. I watched the first little bit of that. I didn't watch the entire thing. But very cool that you guys got some news from the con. Cool that he's attached to it. Maybe. Guess it depends on, if it comes out. If it comes out, very cool for him. Do you blow up your ship or other ship? Yes. Yes. I'm doing my job if they all blow up, right? That's how you... That's how you gremlin? So that's only half seriously. Should do an evening stream when you paint. I can paint instead of wishing I could paint but having to work. I used to do evening streams. With painting all day, it was definitely turning into, okay, it's time to stop working so I can work later. Which just doesn't work. If I ever did evening streams, it would be probably video gaming. Like if something comes out and I can't wait. Or if like Slam's available and we can just goof off. But yeah, it turns into 8 hours of painting and then 3 more hours of painting and streaming. So I can't do it. I did my time. I did my time. My Polaris, the Wandering Vulcan, will be full of mostly the furry-minded exploring and trading, occasionally pirating pirates, selling their booty, trying not to accidentally fly into a planet. When I watch Slam play some Star Citizen, there's definitely a little bit of that chaos. The flying into things that shouldn't be flown into. Definitely a bit of that. But just makes it more fun, I think. But it's not my money, so I guess it's all fun for me. I was right to not change furnace filtered cogs. Be crispy on the insides. Still important to do, but... I'm gonna come clean. The house thing that we haven't done that I probably should do is the dryer like filter line. You're supposed to like really clean that out. I haven't. And I know that one can cause like fires and stuff, and we need to do that. So thank you for the reminder, chat, for me to look into that. That's what I was reminded of as you guys are talking filters. I need to do the dryer one. Only we can prevent house fires. Get the Amazon spinny thing you hook up to the drill. Okay. I don't know if that was something I could do myself. Scott is usually the handy person. He's on a call right now, but usually I'm like, aren't we supposed to do this? And then he figures it out. Like, I need to hire someone to clean that out. I'm not climbing over the washer. Stupid small laundry room, gotcha. Yeah, I guess we'll have to check that out too. See if we can. Pretty sure my dryer tube fell off the pipe that goes out, like, the pipe that goes out of the hose. Ooh, Night Starks comes on Thursday. Let's go. Everyone's painting nights. Let's go. Let's go. Throwing a night party in the Discord. Nights are just fun to paint. Like, we've painted, this is what, 7 and 8 for this army? I'm ready to paint more nights. They're just fun. Especially if we can keep the armor panels separate like we're doing. Just makes it a lot easier. Knights are just cool. Which is good, because the next few projects I have after these are more knights. We'll see after the next, like, 2 knight projects if I still think knights are fun. But as of right now, knights are fun. Knights are fun. Should assemble my chainbreaker lance. Yes. Yes. Yeah, big zombie mecha boys. What's not to love? They're just fun. I think the fact that you can do, like, any color scheme too. You get to do decals, you get to do weathering. Like, they're just fun. You can do freehand if you feel like freehanding. A couple of the ones I've got coming up, we've got some freehand planned. Which I haven't really gotten to do, so I'm excited. But yeah, they're just good time. The trim can get a little tedious, but like, I still don't think it's as bad as like Chaos stuff. I'll take Night trim over Thousand Sun trim any day. I guess while we're talking hobby, does anyone have any hobby questions while we're here? Anyone working on anything? Have questions? Want another look at something? What are we all working on, chat? Trim seems daunting. Once you start in, like, oh, this isn't much. Yeah, especially when you sub-assembly. It's not terrible. It can get tedious, but it's not terrible. If you've got, like, several lined up, if you're having to do, like, I'm going to point to wasted mind. If you're doing several at a time, I can kind of understand it, but it's not terrible. I know. I'm sorry. Like, when we did the big group of these nights, there was definitely, like, a day where I'm like, okay, I'm tired of doing trim, but I'll take it over 1,000 Suns. I have a soft spot for tiny detailing models that are supposed to be huge, like little number designations or caution symbols. That all looks great on a night, too, yep. My hobby is creating the garage. Setting up shop. Soon I should run electrical for lights here soon. Decide to limit myself to 2 big nights at a time. I think that makes sense, yeah. That's still a fair amount of work. Still amount of panels, trim. I think that's a good way to break it down. I think even for a commission, I probably wouldn't do more than 2. Like, at a time, before I, like, start the next one. Would you take it over a rowboat? I would take night trim over a rowboat, yeah. Gullyman's a lot of trim. Lot of trim. I was gonna do more house stuff, and I decided TikTok and T-Frog was the future. Sometimes you need those nights, Jazzy. You've been working real hard on it. I think nights off, taking a break is really good. The big night trim, I was just going to mask the panels and airbrush. Seems a little overkill in the baby nights. You could. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's... Feels a little overkill, but I guess it depends what you're using to mask. If you're doing like a putty or something, it might be a little easier. Or if you just really hate trim, it might be worth it anyway. It might be worth it either way. Nights off nights, yeah. Yeah. Jazzy's been getting a garage all cleaned up and a shop put together. I know I have those nights where it's like, I should work on that a little bit more, but like, it's way more beneficial to take the night and play my game that I want to do and rest up, and then next day tackle it. And you're all recharged. Nights off are good. I returned from printer fight. I won. Well done, Riot. Welcome back. Congrats on beating up that printer. You just really hate painting metallics. Then, yeah, would definitely be worth it then for you. Hey, hi, Farm. Welcome in. How are you today? We're working on some Chaos Knights. What you got going on? Go ahead and get these little spiky doos popping up. You did, Jezzy. You threw it in the Discord. It looked pretty cool. I can push build a nice one down there a little bit. Yeah, you can focus on something else instead. That's good. Not much painting some minis yesterday. Let's go. I think I saw them in the Discord if you guys want to check those out. Welcome on in. Carbine, welcome in. How are you? Good afternoon. We're getting to the smaller stuff on our knights here. The part that worries me about the night trim is the lip portion. Recipe for disaster. Nah, just take it slow. Especially if you're masking, you can do that and then just go real slow with by hand for anything else you need. You got this. You got this. I've seen your stuff. Greenleaf, welcome in. How are you? What's the site has a bunch of cool bits for Imperial Knights? Like the one that had the like horse legs. It's a tarot model. Tarot model maker or something like that. If that's the one you're looking for. Not that one. The one I got the cool bell from. Oh, I thought that was the same. Sorry. I thought that was all together. I don't know then. That is them. Okay, cool. Make your skull. Oh, it was the horse legs. Okay. My bad. I goofed that up then. Let's see. Split Paint Bosses. I got another hour into the Help Brewed at lunch. Thanks for the stream and the company today, everyone. Gotta talk to the government for a few hours now. Update some spreadsheets. Best of luck with both. Thanks so much for hanging out, for hobbying with us. We'll catch you later. Bye-byes for now. Or enjoy the lurk if you're lurking. Follow Hobbies does some. There's another. I can't remember. Okay, I didn't realize the legs were something else. Work on this little... Trying to remember how I did it for the other ones. I did them all at like the same time. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, other than like stream and video games, the other thing I've been doing is my little Magic the Gathering shop. That's been fun to do too and go through cards and list those and see how that works with TCG Player. So that's been my other time here off stream. Wait, you found a shovel for your heads? I guess if you wanted one to go with Krieg was my first thought. Wanted to go with some Krieg. Get you a shovel. TCG option. I'm doing an IRL, so a TCG Player, so like an actual place to buy Magic cards. We have a bunch of cards from when we used to play, like before we put it back. We've gotten back into it now, but a bunch of cards to sell. So I've decided to go ahead and set up a little shop and do that. So just getting that all figured out and leveling up my IRL shop has been fun. If I was in minis in our messenger group, and of course, one of my friends who always teases me for not doing bases just said, cool bases, nice. Legio Models also does night conversions. No, I mean, yeah, actual cards. I decided to do IRL. You know, we learned so much from streaming TCG card shops, and that, like, you know what? I'm gonna do it IRL. And now I am. So there's, like, little conditions you have to meet to, like, level up, like, the shop on TCG. Essentially just proving that you are doing the thing you need to be doing. And I'm about to unlock the next level where I get to list, like, 50,000 cards. So then I'll be set. But it's been interesting learning how that works. There are a few things for armatures I like. There's a neat combat arm that has a mace, lance, or sword, but outside of that, not much. Lances are always cool. Like, that is my favorite knight, is the Lancer. Being able to put lances on more things is cool. If I talk in card values after briefly playing with the group, that was way into that side of it. Got upset for having unsleeved and restored cards. That's fair. I'll never judge what other people do. But if I can get, basically I can get a little bit of money back for, like, the next cards we want to buy, I'm happy with that. Like, we have some cool Bloomburrow ones that, like, they're just not in decks that we would play, and someone else can enjoy them. Pass that along. Get money for our next deck. How did your TCG Empire go? Are you a million you're not? 1,000 there? Depends. Do you mean IRL or the video game? The video game, I was doing alright. It just slows down quite a bit at the mid-20s. IRL, I think I've made like $20. I saw a 3D printed armature size. Oh, lance arms? I do feel like the 3D print side would be, if you're still looking for different knight things. Just Warhammer customization in general. The 3D print side is pretty strong. We were talking about, like, guard yesterday with sculptors. My TCG shop just hit level 50. You're stronger than I couldn't get through the very slow... the slow levels in the middle. I couldn't do it. I moved on to other games. You are stronger than I. It's very fun, don't get me wrong, but turned into... Basically, you're just spending your entire time opening packs, so it's not very fast. I couldn't do it. Be back when the game actually lets you play the card game. I know they're working on it. It's a neat little game. I think between, like, that and web fishing, I just really like those little games you can spend some time on. Web fishing was a good time. More games like that, please. Helps it's one of 6 games I have on rotation at the moment. Dark Tides in the Humble Bundle November choice. And Persona 4 Golden. Nice. If you guys want to check out Humble Bundle, !humble. Okay, cool. Want to make sure I had the new link in there. I had to change my link because they switched over their affiliate program. If you guys want to check that out, that does help to support the stream. Thank you. I tend to build the store for 4 to 5 days in a row, then save some for packs. Build the store, then packs. Spreading the pack opening out like that helps break it up. I just felt like I was logging in Sly and just holding my mouse down for like 10 minutes to open all the packs that I needed. And I was just like, I don't know, this is the best use of my time. And I think at that point you've already gotten like a fair amount of good pulls. So it's like, if you don't get some good pulls after a while, it's like, Why am I still doing this? Dark Knight's incredible soundtrack, which the gameplay differentiates itself. Oh, from Vermintide a bit more. I just wish I had an actual story. I was disappointed by Darktide because no story. I was very excited for Darktide and just didn't pan out. Wasn't what I was hoping for. I'm okay with it being like 40k Vermintide. That's fine, but give me a story. Other than your level goes up, so now you can do stuff. Well, you can set the pack open speeds to be instant. I feel like I had that and it was still like... You're still having to click through so many packs is the thing. Unless they've updated it. Maybe they did update with a faster one, but... What it was when the last time I played, it was still... That's all you were doing. I think by now we've established I'm not normal, though. We love you, Sly. Let's definitely play it more as a listen to audiobooks in the background type game. Requires you to work with your team if you want to do anything above difficulty 2. I wanted more variance in the gameplay loop. Every level felt very samey, and yeah, some kind of a story would be nice. I remember when we did, I think it was the beta, and like Slam and I were in there. I'm like, okay, load up the next story thing, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, you know, whatever's supposed to be next, load that up. And he's like, I don't know what that is. We're just both looking at the map like, what? We're just picking random things for forever? Yep. You are. And that's kind of when it lost me. We did some on stream, which I'm glad we got to do, but that's kind of it. Alright, let's get these little knees. Payday Darktide. I feel like Space Marine 2 operations are what Darktide should have been. I think that's what we were all wanting. And operations are a good time. I still need to do the new one they put out, but I think that's what we were wanting. You've got the story. Hey, Hoodguard, welcome in. How are you today? You join us, we're talking video games. You've got the story, but it's still like a unique thing. You still get the co-op. You still have to work as a party. I think that's what we were all hoping for. Yeah. Payday and Payday 2 actually did have a narrative and variance in gameplay loop. I haven't played Payday, so I can't do I can't compare them, but yeah, I think Space Marine 2 operations is what we wanted from Darktide. That reason to get out there and do the mission and still get to do the co-op thing. 1 and 2 or 3? Yikes. Yeah, I don't even play that franchise, and I heard about the yikes. And there's a bit, yeah, it's coming out right after Dawn of War 3. For anyone who may be coming in, we're working on some Chaos Knights. I have 2 Wardogs that are joining an army we've actually done some knights for before. So we've done 2 big knights and 4 of the Wardogs. We're adding on 2 more Wardogs. They are magnetized. The color scheme is based off characters from the anime Overlord. So these are 2 more characters being added to the force. Welcome on in. I want to try Payday 3 again now that it's had more time to cook. Great success. My other sister Leviathan box is now also sold. Hustling over there, Reaper. Awesome. Hustling. Selling all the things. I wanted Darktide to be Payday Warhammer in a lot of ways. Have you played Vermintide, Josie? I know it's not 40k, but I don't know if it's worth checking out. Vermintide 2, specifically. I agree with Nikki, I wanted a story from it, yeah. Played a little bit of 2. I'd say, if that's what you're looking for, that would be where I would point you, but then it's like, it's on sale all the time. Pretty easy to pick up Vermintide to check out. Alright, I feel like maybe it's time to do some more washes. I was trying to decide if we do, I think we need to match the frame with that silver. I couldn't remember what I did for the others, is why I was kind of waiting, but I think we need to go ahead and match that. So let's get our dark black metal, that's what I'm looking for. Where is it? Get that base coated. Oh, it's almost, okay. Time got away from me, I didn't realize we were... Thank you, chat, for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Making time fly by. Thank you, thank you. My plan here is to get some lunch, workout, and then I'll be back on these nights. So, try and get them done. We will be back tomorrow with video gaming if you guys want to catch us for some more Ace Attorney. We're going to be finishing episode 2, however long that takes. If it is shorter than we think, then maybe we start at 3. But we will finish 2 for surezies. I think my problem with Dark Tide is there's a lot of focus on melee. I was always ammo constrained, reloading took so long. Yeah, it is. It is. That's definitely the gameplay that they kind of focus on. So if you're not in melee, I always end up in melee anyway, so it doesn't bother me as much. I like to hit things in the face, so it doesn't bother me as much, but if that's not your jam, I could see that being more annoying. Absolutely the case. It's 40k guard game. Shooting all the time is how I expected to be playing it. Guardsmen are not supposed to prioritize melee, like, ever. I also played as the, oh, what was the actual, like, role? The, like, Sister of Battle. The one shouting very heretical things the entire time. So I was up in there in melee. But if that's not your play style, I can understand. We're playing Frosthaven tomorrow, starting early afternoon. Hopefully we can get through 2 scenarios. Nice. Glad you're getting Frosthaven time. I'm glad you've got a group where you can do, like, a campaign game like that. I'm jealous. Usually the Ogren. I'm trying to remember if I even tried anything else or if I dropped it before I even tried the other classes and things. I think I dropped it before. Because when we played, Slam was the Ogren. I feel like someone was sniping and now I can't remember who it was, and I feel bad. But yeah. That's how little we played of it. That's how disappointed I was. I never played the Psyker. Man, magic classes. Yeah, I didn't either. Didn't even try it for a little bit. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I remember people having real good Ogren names. I do remember that. There were quite a few memes. That's funny. IRL Slam's an expert at sniping people. True? True. I don't know. He snipes people with a sword, so I don't know which one that puts him in. I don't know. I feel like if he could just like pile drive people out of chat, that would be his preference. I remember trying to Dark Tide with you that first night. I had to step away when you did try to get me in, and then you never played again. Yeah, it was so disappointing. And I was so excited. Because, like, Fat Shark was in on it too, and it was really exciting, and then this wasn't very good. Wasn't very good. It makes me sad to think about. Stop giving him ideas. Oh, he's already had those ideas. I'm not giving him anything. He's already got them. Oh. Alright, just touching up the silver from where I had a little bit of yellow overspray. Any more silver we need to get? It's mostly weapons that need the silver at this point. Let's just go ahead and get them. Looks like I was a little inconsistent with... Okay, I did some silver on weapons, but not all of it. Okay. Guess I wasn't sure what I was doing for the actual armor plate sections. Hey Bill, welcome in. How are ya? Like, honestly, it acted like they're surprised by the community actually wanting a story. It's like they didn't interact with the fan base at all. I think the fact that you had... Didn't Dan Abnett write some of it? So we're like, ah, cool. Dan's part of it. And then there's no story? Like, what? That's confusing. It's almost like you tried to advertise having a story and then were confused when we were upset that there wasn't one. It's very weird. Very weird. Unfortunate the chains are only for chaos. At plate, the chains dangling is really cool. Could get real chains. You could. You could get the, like, jewelry chain. Is what a lot of people will use. Could put that on there. Oh, there's a Commons Arcane crossover mission. I hate to keep harping on them, but yeah, like, that game would be perfect for things like that. It's just, I don't know. Seem to really miss the boat, miss the point. Has anyone read Warhammer Dawn of Fire? Would you recommend it? I have not, but chat? Has anyone read them? Would you recommend them? What are you up to today, Bill? Well, we wait for chat to answer here. We're working on Chaos Knights, trying to get the last bits of some base coating done. So I can keep working on them here this afternoon. I am still reading the Necron series. Twice Dead King. I'm on Ruin right now. It's kind of... I'm waiting for some more stuff to happen, I guess, before I can give a better review. But it's alright so far. Not enjoying it as much as, like, Infinite and the Divine, but I don't think I'll ever enjoy a Warhammer book as much as that one. I love that book so much. I just had it recommended to me after I finished that. People are like, oh, if you want Necrons, go read this. And that's been alright so far. Gluing some Hellblasters? Nice. Wait, the eye is looking at me? What? What? Like Kane leading small specialized squad of guardsmen for a suicide mission was a common situation or anything? No. No. Oh, on the Carapace, yes. He's always watching. Tiny bit of food sounds good, Sly. I'm right behind you. Solid progress on the Storm Vermin. Have a good rest of the day. Good luck tonight. Thank you so much, Sly. We'll have a good one. We'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-byes for now. Infinite Divine is so good. If anyone has not read that, go read it. Right now. When I end the stream, go read it. Currently locked into a staring contest with it. I think you got this, Slam. Yeah. Hang in there. It's gonna be tough, but you got this. I believe. I believe. Trying to get the rest of our silver done. It hurts. No, you have to keep believing. Believe in the heart of the Slam. I quoted Heart of the Cards while I was playing my Pokemon phone app last night. I needed freaking Charmeleon to pop up so that I could evolve Charizard. And he's at the bottom of my deck. But then I Heart of the Cards him, so it works. It works. I want to believe, but I am bleeding. Hey, Dosky, welcome in. Tracy walks the room. Yeah, alright, Oregon, you nerd. Where's my stuff? Just that for a whole book. It's so good. How are you today? It's so good. I remember liking the Space Wolves novel, but it's been over a decade at this point since I read it. I also enjoyed the omnibus. I read it right when I first picked up my Space Wolves, and I think it really helped me kind of get into my army a little bit more. It was fun reading through it. And just like the process of becoming, because like that one really shows like the process of becoming a Space Marine, which is also kind of cool. I don't know if that's in a lot of the other books, but what they go through. So even if you're not like a Space Wolf fan, it's kind of cool as a Space Marine fan. I am Yami Nikki, that's right. That's right. Where are you at in Yu-Gi-Oh? We are now at Battle City, like just starting it. We've got the new dual discs. We've got Kaiba's in his white coat now. Yeah, we're just getting started there. It's just been wild. Joey was fighting the psychic last night. Yep. I'm on lunch, about to go into work. Took a half day to take an IT exam. I passed it. Congrats. That's awesome. Let's get some hype in the chat. Congrats on passing the exam. Congrats. That sounds like a good day. Thanks for coming and spend lunch with us. I appreciate it. Main character starts as a Trison, isolated pocket of humanity, regressed to pre-medieval tech before being recruited. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how it goes from that and then through the whole process. It was a good time. I guess I was like, maybe I'll try and watch Attack on Titan. So I just read the synopsis of each episode on Wikipedia. You're missing out. I would recommend. I'm not like a huge Attack on Titan like fangirl, but like it's pretty good. The end like payoff of everything is very, very worth it. It's pretty good. How would I read when Yugi lost Expedia? I like that better. I mean, not very, because I wasn't invested. It was like episode 3. Expedia is better. I like it. Hey, on my bike, thank you so much. How are you today? I've got my sleeve. Let me try and... I've got to book my next appointment here for my next color session. Hoping to have it done early next year. But thank you, I appreciate that. No more deals for flights and hotels. Yep, because we threw it into the ocean. Gosh darn that Yugi. Now we'll never have an affordable vacation. I used to watch Epsilon on Fox Kids back in the day. I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't know anything about it. I also didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! My brother watched it and played a bit of the game. I don't know if he still has any of it. There's a few years difference between us, and I think there was definitely a point where, like, I was on new school schedule and I missed out on some things where, like, he kept getting to do some of that. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Was part of that. Definitely a few series that like he watched and I just didn't, with timing. I was on middle school schedule. Lame. Alright, I'm going to see how I did this for the other night, so I'm going to stop right there and we'll just do a quick edge highlight, and then that might be a good spot for me to get some lunch. Because I am also hungry with the time change. It's like a low-tech mecha type thing. Okay, more fantasy than science fiction. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. I wish any of my siblings had been nerds too. Not a single one of them turned out that way but me. Ah, my brother and I did like everything together. And I don't think I realized until I was older how like lucky I was that like my brother and I were besties growing up. We did Pokemon together, watched Digimon. Yep. ×2. We did Pokemon together, we watched Digimon, Dragon Ball. What else did we do? We played through like all the Final Fantasies together, Zelda. Yep. I don't think I realized how lucky I was until I was older. We play D&D together now. Final Fantasy 14 together. I'm a lucky girl. Here are my siblings on Christmas when someone gets married. That's about it. We're both really bad about, like, if nothing's going on, we don't hear from each other. We're trying to be better about it. Especially with, like, when we get to play D&D and stuff, but like, when we're together, we get along, and we'll nerd out for a few hours, and, like, it's really nice. It's just, we're both the type that if nothing new is happening, we don't reach out as much. I need to be better about that. We're just doing our thing. And beautiful mechanical work. Oh, you've seen it too, right? I'll have to look it up later. I feel like I see it like mentioned every now and then, but I just never looked into it. So it's a paragraph. Here we go. Jack Chef shouts saying he's a personal dietitian for a busy millionaire. He's going to share quick and easy meals popular for busy days. Starts on the recipe, then Seto Kaiba busts in and demands chicken nuggies because he got his ass beat by Yuki again and storms off. So the chef pulls out a box of dino nuggets out of the freezer. That sounds about right. I feel like we're close to that episode, yeah. I feel like we're close to that episode. I want to watch more anime, but there's so much filler, it's hard for me sometimes. I mean, Attack on Titan wouldn't be a lot of filler. I feel like newer anime, it's not as much filler. Older anime, if you're trying to go back to like the older like 90s anime, it's a ton of filler. Like, we tried to watch, Scott wanted to watch Sailor Moon because I had watched it growing up and I hadn't seen it since. My tattoo artist does a lot of Sailor Moon. And just, even me who grew up with it was like, this is a lot. Like, can we skip ahead? Can we find a list without the filler? This is a lot. When I watched Bleach and caught up on it, I did a list without filler. The newer ones don't have as much. Like, maybe it's here and there, but they're a lot better about it. Older style ones, though, it's a lot. Because they were still figuring out, bringing it over, waiting on the manga. It was a lot of trial and error as they were bringing things over. Blue Eyes Nugget Dragon. Put that with the Toon Dragon. Yeah. I need Toon Blue Eyes as a nuggie. I watched Dear Friend Nokotan. That show is wild. We watched about 5 episodes. And then it was a little much for us, so we dropped it, but I get it. Show is wild. I refuse to believe that Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe has Dino Nuggies. Be some Yu-Gi-Oh! Shaped monsters instead. Probably. Probably Blue Eyes. You have to assemble your 5 Nuggies of Exodia. Oh, I want to make like Christmas cookies now of Yu-Gi-Oh! Beasties. Yuki's always got that little derpy smile too. I want him as a cookie. It happens a lot when they pick up a manga to convert to anime, but it isn't done yet. Yeah, and I think that's very much in the 90s that happened a lot. I don't think it's quite as much now. They'll wait for like an arc to finish or it's been finished for a bit. T-Dub says, I'm back. The White Scar Primer came out so clean. I'm so glad, T-Dubs. Glad that that worked out for you. Especially with, sometimes white primer can be a little dicey. So I'm glad that worked out. New finished Delicious in Dungeon. Got halfway through and got distracted. I actually did too. I also need to go back. Alright, speaking of going back, we're going to come back here tomorrow. So, we got a lot done on our little night. I will keep working on her off stream. I've got some more edge highlighting. Obviously the frame, I've still got to dry brush and stipple. But then I will kind of do the same thing over onto our next one. Just do it again. But we will be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing video games tomorrow. So if you guys want to join us for some Ace Attorney, we're going to finish up episode 2 and maybe start 3, depending on how long that takes. But we'll see where we get tomorrow. If you want to come catch us between streams, our Discord is open to everyone if you want to come join us there. Also, socials, I posted my Ballistus Dread on TikTok and Blue Sky this morning. I'm going to put them on Instagram this afternoon if you want to follow there. And then YouTube if you want to catch up on Ace Attorney or check out the October showcase. It's up now. So you guys can check that out. I'm going to take a look and see if anyone is streaming that we can raid over to. But thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.